Welcome once again, people. This is the Frontline Show. I'm your host, Tyrone Muhammad on Intellectual Radio. You know the drill. Give us a call. Call in 708-223-8953. That's 708-223-8953. Once again, we have a great show, man. It's one that really, man, could happen every week because the brother is full of personalities. So today we have my great brother and friend, the one and only Reggie Reg, impersonist, comedian extraordinaire. What's up, Reg? Welcome to the Frontline Show.
What's going on, Tyrone? How you feel? Frontline, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, brother, man. It's a long overdue. I've been out on the road with you a few times, and I know how great you are, brother. And the people are looking at, of course, I'm checking your Facebook out, and the people know you who you are. But for the people that's looking in the YouTube world, the intellectual radio world that don't know who Reggie Reg is, please tell them who you are and how long you've been doing impressions and comedy.
Well, everybody, what's up, everybody? You probably have looked on YouTube and have seen the Bad Boys of Comedy, the show that I was on that was produced by Walter Latham and Puffy Combs. And so he toured out the country and found the best of the best. And I was very fortunate to be on season 1, episode 8. And I'm known for doing Denzel Washington. It's a little piece that I do with hot sauce and mild sauce. For those people that have seen YouTube, you've probably seen it, and we throw Morgan Freeman in there and Chris Rock and Bernie Mac. So yeah, that's the Reggie Reg, the one and only from Chicago.
The one and only, bro. You're a Chicago legend. And then, I've always said, and I just think you underrated. And I think that being from Chicago, it's like if you were probably anywhere else, you may be a superstar. It's just something about Chicago, although we have a lot of great comics and impressionists here in this city. It's like it takes us so long to break out, man. It's like it takes a miracle almost. It's like we do, break one comic every 5 years or every. But I'm just saying, but when we do break them, they do well. But what is that, man? Can you explain to me what that is about Chicago, or is this just the culture of comedy here? I don't understand it because you got the all jokes aside, those the little. What is it? The
comedy clubs.
Yeah.
Used to be Joseph Notes. You have Laugh Factory, Improv, Zanies, which is the historical in the city of Chicago. You got the Second City, which is the theater school. John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy.
You would think people will be coming to Chicago to find the talent. Yeah. So you've been doing this how long?
I've been doing this over 20 years now. Over 20 years, and my big break got when I actually came back to Chicago, because I left and went to Atlanta and was in Minnesota. But if there was like a comedy show or an opportunity to be on television, they don't go to the Twin Cities where I was living, even though they have comedy clubs there and comedians there. So Chicago, I had to come back home and had to grind here. And you said just a few minutes ago about the city. Chicago is a great training ground. It produces the best entertainers in the world. Shaka Khan is from here.
Really.
You have Quincy Jones came from out of here. You've got Common. You got Kanye West. You got Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac, and now you have Deion Coles and Laurel and Corey Holcomb, a few more other people that's in Hollywood and doing their thing. You got who else? You got a couple more. It won't come to mind right now. You got a lot of people. Robert Townsend's from Chicago.
Yeah.
So Chicago has always been. It's always been the kind of city that really makes the best entertainers and people. Period. And of course, man, the Mac man, Bernie Mac. We can't forget Bernie.
Bernie, rest in
peace,
brother.
I remember starting in comedy. Bernie Mac used to host at a place called Cotton Club. If anybody in Chicago is listening, know that Cotton Club was a place right off of 24th in Michigan.
Man.
And that's where everybody was. That's where
Get your
R.
chops
Kelly
wet,
was. Yeah,
right?
everybody, man. And so he was at the Cotton Club, and he went out beyond, Chicago, and got to do some big things. He was the first one to do like his own television show, the Late Night Mackie. Everybody knows that was filmed at Matroneers here in Chicago, and that was pretty big because it was on cable. So Bernie Mac has always been an innovator, and just like people from Chicago is innovators, So we can go anywhere on the planet and do it. And so, so Chicago is never going to be the city that's going to kind of own like their own talent, and where you don't have to go that far like you do New York and, Los Angeles and Las Vegas,
I'm just, you mentioned Bernie. That's one of my best impressions. I mean,
Miss Halty. Miss Halty for 1 minute.
Hold on.
I don't know if we can cuss on. Can we cuss?
I guess you get a pass. Go ahead. Bernie Mac.
Let me say something. It was hard as a motherfucker find this place. Hard like a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, that's my man, Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac. Yes, so he used to be at the Cotton Club, and we would go there, and he would MC the shows. And he was really, a big star. He was, to me, one of the first comedians from here that grew up here that became a real star. Richard Pryor was from Peoria, Illinois, but, Chicago claims Richard Pryor too. But Bernie was like a real movie star. And because of him is why the television shows started frequently coming to Chicago looking for talent. And like BET and all of the cable stand-up shows.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Gotta come through Chicago.
You gotta come through Chicago.
You got to. Chicago's a litmus test.
What? Yeah. Because we hard here.
Yeah. If you can make black people laugh in Chicago, you on your way.
But with your talent, man, I mean, knowing you, I feel rather embarrassed for our city, bro. That guys like you don't. That it's like. You've been out there. I've seen you on some stages, man, where you had a crowd rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at some point, bro, it's like, do you get tired? Like, do you like grow weary? Like, man, I want to just give it up because I know I'm one of the best at what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you trying to discover, hoping that someone would discover your talent where you could fit in certain places and roles. Do you ever get like weary about that, bro? And this
man, all the time. I mean, especially during this during the COVID, the lockdown, because it's our livelihood is what we do, and so you get discouraged. You feel like you might have made a mistake, but like for example, I walked away from this more than one time. And the last time I walked away to go do something else, people always know who I am. Oh, man, you that dude, man. You the dude to do Denzel, and I'm on a construction site. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking orders from somebody else, and somebody recognized me. Right. I'm that dude that you seen on YouTube doing Denzel. Oh, man, you that dude. You can't get in trouble. You go to the county. Somebody's going to recognize you. So I stopped getting in trouble, Yeah. So it can be weary a lot, man, because the industry is not as well anchored here in Chicago. This is a steak and potato city,
all of the different shows that's created and produced with that cop shows and all the shows, you would think that we will be able to create a sitcom of sort of our own. I'm almost thinking that we have to do it ourselves, Red.
We do.
With you
we
as
do.
a relation. So just something that you can get that material and we get the video going, that maybe in doing that, someone would discover that, man, you know what? This is slept on talent here, and we need to figure out how to fit him in this genre. I mean, even if you just done commercial, Because I'm most definitely gonna have to you have to the frontline show commercial,
Yeah.
in 7 or 8 different voices.
I got
And
the
I'm
voice,
sure
man.
we got our intellectual radio family would like you to do
Radio
something.
would like to see Frontline with Tyrone Muhammad. Yeah.
You know,
It sounds like a dude riding a Harley.
Yeah, man. Look, my Harley's outside, man, but can I get a beer?
right. You hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking that
Yeah,
maybe
man. I heard you, man. Yeah.
because we need to get you going again, man. And I'm inspired to do that, to assist. And I'm sure Brother Earl and Sister Wanda will most definitely be enthused about
Let's
you
do
doing
it, man.
something here.
Let's do it.
I'm thinking
the
even
talent
with
is
COVID though, we could do 200-300 seats.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got the talent. We got some hitters here.
Yeah.
We got some hitters, man. We on male and female. You know, we got some hitters here, man. And just a couple of weeks ago, D. Ray Davis came from Los Angeles to do a show at Riddle's Comedy Club with Damon Williams. And you know,
So how's
he's
the
in
social
LA doing a lot of
distancing
stuff.
now? How is it? The table?
You know what? Yeah,
it's still the same.
Yeah,
pretty much?
it's a small club, but they're able to. I think they're limited to about 50 people.
50 people.
So still, they're gonna do a little damage, not as much as they used to, you know.
Right.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that
We got some hitters here, man.
I'm most definitely gonna have that conversation with my friends and my network.
Mm-hmm.
So man, listen, man, you can't be here. Listen, let me do some station identification real quick before you go into your Denzel Washingtons and everybody Morgan Freeman's. You are watching the Frontline Show on Intellectual Radio. This is Reggie Reg, comedian extraordinaire, and please call in 708-223-8953. That's 708-223-8953. This is the Frontline Show. I'm Tyrone Muhammad. Reggie, listen.
Yes.
Your favorite impersonation is...
Oh, I got a lot of them.
I mean, your top five.
Top five would probably be, well, of course, I'll say Denzel for last, but Mike Tyson. I swear to God, if I get him inside, I'm gonna mess him up. I swear to God. I don't even do stuff like that no more. I like Mike. I like playing around with him.
So if you gave us 30 seconds or a minute to eat your favorite five and just let the people see that don't know Reggie Reg out there in the intellectual radio world that don't know Reggie Reg, this is an opportunity to listen in and stay tuned because we're going to do some collaboration with Intellectual Radio and Frontline Show on how we bring this comic, this impersonation of Reggie Reg to the front line again. I think we could do a show every 30 days with this brother. So let's figure it out. So Reg, this is your flow, man. The people watching this Intellectual Radio audience listening in. So
well, it's a political year. I think Donald Trump. I love Trump. I'm working on Trump now. I do Trump in my. Nobody. No, this is crazy. This is crazy. Our people. And Tyrone is a very great guy, sharp guy. I want to have him on. I want to be able to do some stuff with him. But the thing that holds me up, Tyrone, is him.
Democrat.
Let's see, Democrat probably. This is probably Barack Obama, who hasn't said anything for quite some time. Then you got old Bill Clinton over there, and I know I won't say I want to say some stuff. You got so many people, man. You got Muhammad Ali. Somebody came to the day and asked me the greatest of all time. They said you gotta have a mask on. I said I don't talk no more. Even though I'm the greatest of all times.
Yes.
I'm the greatest of all time.
And your Denzel, man, is
all right. Okay, all right. It's okay. All right. You don't have to if you don't want to. All right, you don't have to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But you got to get out of here, huh? Yeah, everybody should be watching Tyrone. That with that shiny ball on the ball head. Yeah, that's right. Couple of more years, you could be the first black Mr. Clean, right? Huh? That's what I'm talking about, right? Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Denzel is predictable though.
Yeah, he's predictable.
Once you, because I watched all of his movies, man.
Right.
You know, they're just things that he does.
But Morgan, man,
all
when you
the
do
time.
him, people
Morgan
don't.
Freeman. That's right, Tyrone. I do Morgan Freeman. Why do I do Morgan Freeman? Because Morgan Freeman is the only one I know that can talk like this. And he's the only one that I know that hell. Hold on one second. Mr. Sam's, take the chains out the doors.
Yeah, brother. I mean, you know, people are really missing it because I've seen several skits of you. Just that President Clinton, man. That whole
Thank you so
skit
much.
you
Thank
do.
you. I love that too. I do. I love it so much. They asked me who I was going to vote for. I say, I'm not voting for Biden. No, I'm not. I am not voting for
So who
him.
you voting for, Clinton?
I'm just going to sit this one out. I'm going to say
Man,
I don't
hold
like
on.
the
What
candidates.
type of Democrat?
I do not like what's going on right now. I don't. I wish I could run for president again if I have. Got it.
So do you do any women impersonation?
No, not really.
No,
not really. I'm working on it though.
Yeah, who?
The only one I can do is Edith Bond. Whoa, Archie, don't you look dandy? I can only do it because it's like a New York kind of Manhattan voice. You know, it's pretty easy to do. You know,
right.
Yeah.
Are there any impersonation? I mean, impersonators that really do women, a male? I've seen women do men.
You got Dana Carvey, but that was really like a caricature person on Saturday Night Live. There are not too many that. Well, I'm gonna say, you know, let me think about it. I'm trying to think if it's somebody I knew that used to do. Not that many, not unless if they just do a character. I could do a caricature of a woman, you know, but it wouldn't be the actual voice. So I'm pretty sure there's some that's out there. I want to give a shout out to my man Ari Spears. I want to give a shout out to Jay Farrow. I want to give a shout out to Tony Tone. I want to give a shout out to Frank Caliande. I want to give a shout out to Rich Little, all of the greatest impressionists of all time. Eddie Murphy, Jamie Foxx. A lot of these people do impressions too, man. But I want to give a shout out to them, man, because
and saying that, and I've heard Ari Spears, and I've actually I know of them even giving you shout out.
Yeah. You know, I mean, Aries. You know, every impressionist have their own like thing. Like for me, it's Denzel. With Ari Spears, he has Jay-Z. He's got Jay-Z, Snoop. The hell out of them. You know, he owns that. Jay Farrow, you know, he's got Will Smith. He's got multiple characters. He got Charles Barkley. Right. You know, Denzel a little bit. You know, and also what's my man? But you know, he's gonna kill me, man. Dean Edwards. These are people that I have had an opportunity to work with, except Frank Caliande and Jim Brewer. Shout out to Jim Brewer. He's a good impressionist too.
Well, you know, I think it's special what you do, man. It's talent, and it's a gift from God, man, to be able to internalize people, man, their characteristics. I've seen you do other people, like our brother Benny Mo from the Nation of Islam.
Yeah,
this guy is a character of himself. You could just do a whole skit on Benny.
That's so man.
Wish him well. I don't know how he's doing, but
man, we got to make sure that he's okay, man, because that's my man, Benny Mo. No, my hand to Almighty God Allah. Let's not get spooky now. They call me on social media.
Yeah, that's Benny, man. Yes, I mean, it's like
he's like my uncle, man.
Every day. I mean,
every day.
Everything is serious.
And he's what you call like a character. He is a character, not in a mean sense, but in a good sense. You know, Richard Pryor used to do Mudbone. Mudbone was a real person.
Yeah.
And that's the way Biddy Mo is, man.
But
Everybody
man,
can relate to him. They got one in every organization, every kind of. At Jules, they got one that's at the manager, like Benny, running the joint. Okay, man, you say you don't want to come to work, man. That's on you, nah. Let's not get spooky now.
yeah, and the minister, bro. You do his
Yes.
impression. What did the minister say when he first
Brother.
heard you do him?
Well, first, Brother Tyrone, I'd like to thank you. It is an honor to be on your show. And may Almighty God Allah continue to bless you. Here's a brother that done 20 years, and not one time has he wavered his faith in Allah. I can say that, Brother Tyrone, because Brother Malcolm was a product of being locked down, as the young people would say, and many, many more who were Muslims. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, under unlikable circumstances, done time for false allegations of him uh, being one that could be in the draft. But my point is, brother. No, I'm just
Man, oh, bro.
yes, brother.
Yes.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, believe me, you can do that the whole show. And the
Man,
fact that you bring that material to life like that, man, that is
I would like to do something, with
yes,
the minister, on
man,
film,
for
though.
real.
Yeah, on film.
I'm talking
something
about
real nice.
really where you can actually do it in a way
Mhm.
that touch these young folks and talk about the various issues
Well,
that they're actually
Mhm.
going through and dealing with that, we can see in prophecy and we can
Mhm.
see, in the minister actually getting at that violence and getting at this pandemic,
It's all in the planning and the approach. When you have other writers and other creative people around you. Let me give you an example. Just like on Saturday Night Live, Damon Wayans, he done an impression of Minister Farrakhan. I don't know if people remember that. That's the
the Starship
the
Enterprise.
Starship Enterprise sketch that was on In Living Color, was done in good taste. So that's kind of the way you would have to, segue him into something that's humorous and funny, and dealing with a situation like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also it's like the Jesse. I see you do him and Sharpton. Y'all, you really kill them both. So
Everybody always say, Tyrone, this is the Reverend Al Sharpton. Somebody who gonna beat somebody is gonna sit back with somebody. But how do we make both of those two somebodies beat somebody? Reverend Jackson, what do you want?
Well, out here today, what's in the face of America? The America's flag is red, white, and blue, but the country is rainbow. How do we take somebody and make them somebody? Wait a minute, Jesse. That doesn't know.
see them three right there.
That doesn't make no.
Them three right there.
Brother, we know who you are. You're the original man of the planet Earth.
Yeah, man. And then
You
you
the
can
minister
never
gonna
get
always
enough,
be
man.
teaching, man.
Huh?
The minister gonna always be teaching.
It's always a teacher. So even in that, you make it funny. You make something serious. You say do it in good taste. But I've never seen you.
I used to do the minister on stage. I got a nice little routine with him, and the routine is with him um, lending out some very priceless valuables to a brother.
Yeah.
And in good faith, he lent it to him. So the brother never returned. His wife, she liked that he lent out because it was a part of their growth, being married, part of the family. And the minister lent it out. So the minister texted the brother, he emailed him, he done all these things. Brother wasn't responding. And his wife is kind of getting on his case. So minister made a personal trip over to the brother's house. Brother said, "Give me 1 second." It's a nice little routine that I do with the minister, and so it's just we just. But I would like to do something like that on film. We have other creative
are you
writers
talking
and
about the
people.
whole bow ties or just
Yeah, it's like a parody. It's just like some of the stuff you see on cable or regular TV, and like they have something. I forget what station is on, but it's characters, and the characters are cartoon drawings of political people. Now they have like one that you got somebody's doing the voiceover work for Trump, somebody doing Obama, somebody's doing Biden, and so something like that. And then if you do it live like we are now, yeah, of course, with the suit, bow tie, straight tie,
Well, we need to figure that out and put that in motion because I believe we could do that on a major level.
Fireside chat with Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Where he chronicles all of the upcoming movies that may not be good, movies back from the past,
Well, I'm thinking.
Why did Cornbread have to die? The police were wrong, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And man, even with the serious stuff, though, because that brings into light, right? What we dealing with in this times, like all the different people that were shot, from Sandra Bland to this Floyd, recently,
George Floyd,
bro. I'm just saying these are stuff that will stir up a certain emotion and talking. Where I see you doing Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, the minister, and bringing all of those shootings, those wrongful deaths, all of that stuff into play as it relates to police accountability in the landscape that we're dealing with.
Yeah. To be creative, what I find is a easier way to do that, along with having everybody there and doing the voices, is to do a animation, a cartoon, because cartoons, they have a way of having a little innocence, like The Simpsons. They have stuff that is adult content, but you have grown people following The Simpsons, and so they deal with issues from racism, and they have cameos from people. So yeah, if we could do something like that, from that perspective, man, absolutely.
Because their voices are not the same, and this is what I mean. The minister voice isn't the same as we remember. And I think you could reintroduce the minister. And Jesse's voice is not necessarily the same as well because of age. And Sharpton is a little different. Big Sharpton is a little different from Skinny Sharpton.
Yeah.
I'm just observing that,
Little Sharpton does he could talk more about that. Old Sharpton, we gotta be able to come,
Yeah. I mean,
so the Skinny Sharpton,
yes, if you had your baby
more deeper because that weight is probably gone, Jesse talks a little slower.
Out here today, we must now find a way to we must come together.
Yeah, minister is slightly different, yes, brother. But if you look of the strength in that voice, it is still the voice. No, so there is a difference in the tone,
Reggie Reg, people, Intellectual Radio, Frontline Show. Tyrone Muhammad, brother, listen.
Is this
bringing it? No,
okay.
We're not ready yet. Wanda don't let us know when to wrap it up.
Okay.
But listen, out of top 5,
I thought you was gonna kick my ass. Listen,
top 5 white men that you your impressions of them. I've heard you do.
All right, thanks, guys. This is Marv Albert, the famous voice that used to be doing the Chicago Bulls. used to be on NBC doing the Chicago Bulls, and Michael Jordan. You got Harry Carey. Hi, everybody. This is Harry Carey. A lot of people don't know who it is. They probably say, "What the fuck is Harry Carey?"
The fuck is that? Everybody, something like that. I like doing Tom Skillet for people that's not in Chicago. If you have cable, WGN goes national after 12 o'clock. We have a weatherman. He is the most respected weatherman on the planet. His name is Tom Skillet. To me, he's funny. And I instituted him in my show, only in Chicago, because I haven't found a way to bring him out to the nation. But Tom Skillet knows everything about the weather. You know what I'm talking about, y'all now? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Tom Skillet. You know, everything. He's a weather fanatic, man. Yeah, but I'm a junkie for him though. I wait to see, because there's a difference between Tom at 5 and 6. Tom at 10, he just don't care no more.
Right.
He don't, man. Hey, let's go to weather. Hey, Tom Skillet. Hey guys, boy, is it gonna be warm as we see the cluster of clouds from the southwest Midwest coming right into our area, and some unusual winds, Tyrone, that will be coming in tomorrow. That hasn't happened since I'd done some lives with Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones in 1977 at Soldiers Field. Yeah, I was higher than a motherfucker, man. Yeah. Hey, if you're looking to do anything on the weekend, it's gonna be fucked up. Yeah.
But yeah, Tom Skillet.
He be macking to Micah. He be macking. He said, "Hi, Micah. Boy, I'd like to take you out to this stepping or something." Micah be like, "You don't get away with that old goof ass shit." That old goof ass shit, Tom. All right, don't say that when I pay your bills every Thursday.
And,
I like him. I like
Howard Cosell. I know you do him.
Hello once again, everyone. A lot of people say, "What's Howard Cosell?" Hello once again, everyone. Howard Cosell live here in the studio with Tyrone Muhammad, who used to be known out in the streets, the man you don't want to mess with, who now has just signed up the Iron Man Mike Tyson for a bout in Chicago.
Let's get it.
Getting ready to make a lot of money, Tyrone. I see.
Michael Tyson. Let's get it.
Mike Tyson, man. I'm just happy to be here. And just, cause because a lot of stuff just gets on my mind, because I just can't, I want to be here, but I'll do the stuff no more. It's really crazy to be here with you, Tyrone. I swear to God. Last time I was in Chicago, I almost caught a case. I swear to God. I was saying, Assalamu alaikum. Then police came up to put your hands at. No, I'm the champion. I'm just kidding out.
Mike Tyson, bro.
You ever notice Mike do that?
Yeah.
It seemed like he be having a migraine head. He be talking. Talking normal, man.
I don't know what is that.
I don't know. He talks normal. I went to jail.
Man, Mike gonna knock you out, bro.
I know when he see me. That's it. It's not funny, man. Look here. I mean, I'm trying to.
But you know what,
Michael, you okay?
Have you ever met Tom Skillet?
Hey, Tyrone. No, I haven't met Tom Skillet, but boy, it would be a pleasure to meet him. That would be wild. I bet if Tom Skillet is now watching, he said, "This motherfucker goof ass." Some goofy ass shit, yeah. Some goofy.
Yeah, that's real.
I love Tom Skillet, man. Tom Skillet junkie, man. Hey guys, especially when he say, "Hey guys." Sometimes he'll hit you with the "Happy Tuesday, guys."
Man, he's so natural with that thing. You've been doing it for so long, I guess.
Yeah, man. They used to have puppets. He used to work along with a puppet salon. I do my research on people I do. So people like, who the fuck's Tom Skillet? This is goof ass shit.
But anybody new you do that the young people know? Have you worked on any newer people?
It's not,
Kanye or none of those ones. Because he got a different type of
Kanye.
It's different.
I am working on I'm working on him. I'm working on Steve Harvey. I know that everybody watched the Family Feud.
Yes.
Now, but I haven't really found anybody, man, that really makes me want to do them. Everybody to me is just almost like the same. To do an impression of somebody, that their personality has to just stick out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And
like that's the Bernie Macs.
Yeah,
but your Richard Pryor is off the chain.
Yeah, stuff like of course, Richard. Yeah, Richard. Yeah, I think everybody didn't imitate Richard Pryor. Shit, I don't know nobody don't like cocaine. Shit, cause seriously, the last time that I had some cocaine is the time that I was up in the hills, and then the man came down and they said, "Shit, we ain't got no more cocaine for nobody." I said, "You ain't got no cocaine for me, baby. This is some boy in a pandemic. I can't, babe. I want to need something to give me a food shit."
Yeah.
Well, they know that. So, but I'm working on a few new people. But I mean, Cardi B is fun, but I don't want to do her now because I don't have her. You talked about somebody to do. It's Cardi B. Cardi B is the shit.
Right. She has a different type of voice.
She is something, man.
She say anything, I believe.
So, but I mean, we're working on quite a few people. I just don't want to do them now because they're not where they need to be, But yeah, we got some new people, man, in the lineup for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So over the next, I'm trying to figure out. We was having this discussion on the way over here about how to, in this pandemic, entertain people. We have enough comics in Chicago to do just that. I'm talking about every 2 weeks, every 30 days, just doing a show that packs at least 250, 300, maybe 2 shows a week. And just be able to entertain the people, man. A lot of people cooped in the house. They're not getting out having the fun. I think we can actually bring it and do it in the city. I got a few locations where we could pack 250 comfortably, 500 comfortably.
Yes.
It's just a matter of just, when you're ready, how we're going to get it going, the sponsors and all of that. I think we can really get a lot of sponsors.
Well, if there's anybody out there that's want to sponsor, I'm telling you, it's we got some hitters in Chicago and everywhere in between the Midwest.
This is a sad time, bro.
Absolutely. The Midwest alone, man, we can pull people from Detroit, St. Louis. We got with Chicago, man, just the lineup period here, man, on the male, female, from other ethnic groups, the Puerto Rican side, Mexican side, some of comedians who are Indian descent, So we pull in from everywhere. Chicago is multiple cultural too.
Yeah.
There's a comedian, a very talented comedian by the name of Ray Lapowski. Anybody know Ray Lapowski knows Ray Lapowski from Chicago, but he's Polish, and he has been able to hit the urban circuit, like nobody's business, man. But he's out of Chicago, so just go to show you the talent that's here. So we can pull from anywhere and put together some shows.
I mean, I'm at it, man. I'm thinking almost with this pandemic and this violence.
The pandemic going around.
And violence has always been our pandemic, has been our COVID in Chicago. So I'm thinking we do it. We do some violence prevention. Comedy special, just tackle that violence and also bring people from outside of the city to assist us. So I believe with that we can get the sponsors we need to make this a success. I mean, and do this twice a month. I really believe we can do it. We have the platforms to promote it.
Why don't you run for president, man? I think you'd be a good president, man.
The thing I would like to do. Really?
What is that?
Man, I would like to.
I can see you doing a press conference. Mr. President, can you tell it?
Man.
Yeah, man.
You're going to the end of Trump.
Won't be able.
No, we putting you in the trunk. If you out of order, you up out the country. That's what.
So many people. Look at how he does. So many people. Great guy, but he's low. He's a great guy. Look at that. Who could say no to that bald head? But I just don't think he has. I just don't think he has the time to be president. I have more time on my hand, more than what you would know. And I think I'm doing a good job.
Trump,
Look at the job that I've done
you
so
think
far. Our
Trump?
country, we're
What you think?
working. Our military is the best. Excuse me. Excuse me. Our military, and if anybody out there didn't know, the military is the best. But I don't know. Somebody told me the military were the best. I don't know.
Somebody told
That's
you
what
that.
they told me.
President, wait, you over the military president?
It
Somebody
doesn't.
told you.
Somebody told me. I have so many people that's telling me things.
You don't know that is the best
Well, I do
military.
know, but it's nicer to have somebody else tell you once in a while. I mean, it works for the
What if they
ego.
wrong?
I have a huge ego. My ego is as big as maybe from here to all the way to St. Louis, or maybe around the country. It's huge. And why do anything small when you can do it huge?
Why should the people vote you in again,
I
Trump?
think they should vote. Very good question. I think because you're not fake news, but I don't know. But they told me, but you're trying to be like it. But anyway, I think it's apparent that I'm doing a great job. I'm making America great. Our economy is at its best. We're beating the pandemic. COVID-19 is like dust. It's gonna go away, and you don't have to wear a mask unless you want to. You don't have to.
Are you
That's,
telling me we don't have
you
to
know,
wear a mask,
you don't have
President?
to. I don't wear a mask. The people, what did they want?
What's with the hands though? That's cold,
The
right?
hands is. I learned this a long time ago when I would have board meetings. They told me if you use your hands, people will always pay attention. So when I
Not your
think people
words.
are
They
not,
looking at your hand.
if when I think people are not paying attention to me, I do this just to make like Jim Acosta. Sometimes at the gym over here. Okay, all right, it's okay, and I think it works. Look at she's laughing. I think it works. It only because we know each other, but we're doing a great job, Tara, and he should be president. I should be president forever
So
until I
Mr. President,
die.
Mr. President, what you have to say about how Mayor Lori Lightfoot is handling the violence and
I think she's doing a terrible job. The last time the counts were in Chicago on the South Side alone, and to be honest with you, where my hotel is downtown, I mean, they almost came there. And if I didn't have any, and then she didn't do anything to protect it, I have to get people that I know, because I know a lot of people in Chicago. So I had to get the people that I know in Chicago, because I know a lot of, I don't want to brag, but I have a lot of money. I don't want to brag, but I know a lot of people. But if it wasn't for the people that I know in Chicago, my hotel probably would be kind of messed up. And I think she's doing a terrible job. I think Lori, she's doing, is it Larry or Lori? I don't know. Something I get confused.
right.
I don't know if I'm looking at, but anyway, but you know what I'm talking about. But somebody told me she's doing a terrible job. And I agree, she's doing a terrible job, Tara. I don't know. What can I say for somebody who's just so terrible?
Wow, man. You give her a shot, man. It's her first term.
Well, then I take that back. I think she's doing a wonderful job. Somebody just told me she's give her a chance. I'm gonna give her a chance. I think she's doing a wonderful.
No, but man, seriously, I got to give a shout out to our mayor. I have to, man, because man, she to me has done uh, a very good job under these circumstances. It's some bumps in the road here and there,
Yeah.
but Mayor Lightfoot, I think you're doing a great job so far under these circumstances, and I think she's doing a good job. Yeah.
Well, bro, you tell the people, look, where they can find you, um, your goals. I want to just talk about you before we go, like your goals, your aspiration, where you see yourself in the next 3 years.
That sounds like a trick question. I feel like I'm in an interview.
It is.
Where do you see yourself in about 5 years, Reggie? Tell us. Tell us. Tell us.
No, I don't know. I mean, I am definitely one of the things this lockdown has shown me is that it is a perfect time to do for self. We talked about that earlier about LA and Chicago, the difference. Now people are having an opportunity to start fresh because there's nobody in Hollywood that's really working now. And I don't think it's gonna happen too fast. So everybody is kind of like right here. And so there's talent that's being seen now. and through social media. And one of my things that I am doing now is coming from behind the mic and getting in front of a camera and behind the camera, because there's other things to talk about, and stand up is like right in your face. But when you are, doing sketches and what you call shorts, you can relate a message like what you talked about before. We talked about that before,
Right.
and have a much better, I think, platform, because stand up is good, and there are people that will watch it, and people will continue to watch it, but people also will watch yourself and some other people in the different circumstances, and we can talk directly to the things that you talked about a few minutes ago, the
Yeah.
COVID, the racism, the continuing not to give black people justice, and really where we're going right now in the country. So those are some of the things I look forward to do. I also, am looking to do some independent, other independent things that is on the outside of comedy, because we still need to create jobs. You were telling me about some things that you were doing.
The nail shops and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
distribution space,
exactly,
the
exactly,
cabinet, the construction, all of that.
Exactly. And so, those things are important. And if we're not going to do it, who's going to do it? There is no spook God. This is on us, and people before us, like, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and Jesse Jackson, and people, Martin Luther King, all of we can go down the list, man, and call the roll. But we're at a point now where we have to now stand up, because they've stood up. I don't know any more the minister could say. I think Minister Farrakhan,
his legacy is sealed.
I mean,
It's like it or not.
Right, absolutely. So it's time for us to take what he has taught us and what he has left for all of us, not just community, but the entire nation, the country, black people in particular, whites, blacks. It don't matter what your color is, man. It's time for everybody. Everybody got a chance now to do what they want. There's some white people that want to do some things and have been blocked. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
And haven't gotten opportunity. And so, so the platform is social media. The platform is social media. And
that's one thing you do have control of. When
absolutely.
you don't say the wrong thing,
Yeah.
Facebook lock you down, put you in prison like they've done me. But I'm just saying, you would think that.
But what happened?
Man, you just certain words you say.
Oh, okay.
And I constantly stand. See, you know me. I hold people accountable.
Mhm.
I stand on. I'm gonna call it what it is, and I'm gonna tell the truth, regardless to whom or what, whether I like you or not. And sometimes you can say that, and people can actually call on you. They call Facebook on you and say you need to look at that or block him.
They almost stopped me, but because of president, and I know most of the shareholders of those that they allow me to just do whatever I want to do.
We got a call,
and that's the greatest thing right there. They let me to do what they want me to do, what they want. I don't know what they want me to do, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I own these people. I'm stuck in these people. And I thought it was wrong for them to stop you. I thought it was wrong. I said, honestly, I was in Air Force One, and they said they stopped Tyrone. I said, you're talking about the one with the bald head and the goatee? That guy? Well, why would he want to stop Tyrone? And it was because you said a few things.
Fake news, dude.
I don't know why they was thinking. I don't know why. Do you know?
I don't know why.
Do the people out there know why? They're terrible people if they do. They're terrible.
So how can the people find you, Reggie? Give them all your social media platforms and man, where you think we can see you next?
You can see me on my Facebook is REMU. That's REMU. It's abbreviated for Reginald Muhammad. And you can find some sketches and stuff on there. You can also go to my Instagram. That's Reggie Reg Official. And my YouTube channel is Reggie Reg ETENT1. And so we haven't put anything up with that yet because we were trying to wait on doing some of the shorts that I talked with you about earlier. Shorts is what we're gonna start doing, and it's just a little small delay, but we want to be able to have it up there the right way. And so those are the social media pages and places where you can find me, and in a comedy club near you.
So you actually still doing the comedy show?
Well, you know what? Actually, I started going back out there. Maybe it's been almost maybe a month, just hitting some of the spots that are offering comedy. There's a real nice spot called Q's in Chicago, and a very talented female comic by the name of Just Niece, one of the hottest female comics coming out of Chicago. That's her night there at Q's, and I've been going up there working on material. I haven't been back at Riddles for a minute, but I probably will be going back there. I just in my schedule, I've been doing a whole lot of other stuff, but that's the only place throughout the week that's available. And then Francis, of course. Marlon Mitchell, the great Marlon Mitchell, Francis.
I think it's something tonight.
Yeah, there is. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday nights at Francis. Marlon Mitchell, what's up, baby?
Yeah, we actually have something going on tonight, I think. So
yeah,
we're gonna stop through once we leave here and see what's up. With that being said, people, this is Intellectual Radio Frontline Show. We thank you for tuning in. You'll see Reg again, but stay tuned because it's our goal to bring the comedy to you. And it will be a social cause tied to it. This is Reggie Reg. I'm Tyrone Muhammad. This is Intellectual Radio. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Peace.
See you next week.
Feed your brain.
Feed me now. I'm starving.